everybody. Today we have Dell Latitude 5520. It's an Intel Core i7 11th gen laptop. Very nice laptop for everyday use and for business. Today we will take it apart and see what we can replace, fix or upgrade. Let's start. Okay, so we have to start with these 8 screws on the bottom. I already took them out. So now pry off the bottom. Use only plastic tool, don't use metal, because then you will scratch or crack your plastic part. Now gently work out your way around the bottom, around all the edges. You can hear those clips when they are releasing. All right, the bottom is out. Here we have the part number for the bottom case. Now let's start with the battery. Always unplug it first so there is no electricity going to the motherboard anymore. Now we have few screws. Okay, lift the battery. Here we have the part number, if you need to replace it. That's our memory slots. Spread out the memory arms, and now we can take it out. That's a DDR4 memory. Look for the specs if you need to replace it or upgrade. So it looks like you can upgrade your memory. Here we have the Wi-Fi card. It's held by one screw, so take it out. Gently unplug the Wi-Fi antenna cables. Now you can take out the Wi-Fi card. That's a part number for it, right here. All right. Here we have the SSD drive, that's your storage. So if you need to upgrade the storage, it's possible. Just take out one screw, slide it out, that's your SSD card. Okay, now let's take out the fan and the heatsink. So if your cooling is bad or fan is making weird noises like grinding noise, so consider replacing this part. Here it's connected to the motherboard. Right. Here we have the part number for the fan. Now let's take out the heatsink. So the first screw is here. Now 4 screws around the CPU. Remember, the heatsink is very fragile. You cannot bend it, otherwise it will not work. So after you unplug it, sometimes it may be stuck here because of the cooling paste, which is between the heatsink and the processor. So be gentle. This one wasn't stuck. That's good. So we can take it out. Here we have the part number for the heatsink. If the cooling is bad, replace it. Okay, so let's see if we can take out the speakers. That's a common problem. You may consider replacing this when your sound is bad. So unplug it from the motherboard. it slides out. Now the wire is routed here. Alright, few more screws here. So this frame covers the whole motherboard as well, so you will have to take it out in order to replace the motherboard. Oh, by the way, that's the one port that's for the cellular connection, and here you have both antennas. So if you need the cellular connection, internet for your laptop, you can upgrade your laptop. Oh, one more screw here. Let's see. All right. So that support frame is out. That's the part number for it, if it's cracked and you have to replace it. Now we can finish our speaker disassembly. Alright, speakers are out. Here we have some part numbers. Let's disconnect everything what's connected to the motherboard. Always close the port. You don't want to break off that retaining clip, because then you won't be able to install the new cable or reinstall it. That's our video cable. Let's unplug it. Alright, so the actual video cable is here. Pull it up. And then second connector is here. This one slides out. Oh no, there is this latch. You have to unlock it first, and then you can slide it out. Okay, now we are ready to take out the motherboard. So make sure all the screws are taken out. Let's see if it's going to come out already. Oh, one more screw here. Oh, another screw here. Never force it. See if it's coming out gently. If it doesn't want to come out, there must be another screw. Okay. That's our CMOS battery. Now the motherboard is free. Those are the part numbers. and here. So if you upgrade your laptop with the one card, that's where the SIM card goes. That's your port. All right. Now let's disconnect hinges for the LCD assembly. Open it gently. Okay. All right. So that's our Palmrest touchpad assembly. You could take out these screws and replace just the touchpad if you need it, but usually it's sold as a one part. Here we have the part number under the cable. That's our part number for the Palmrest. And now we have the LCD assembly left. Usually it's sold in one piece. If you need to replace just the LCD, you have to pry off the front bezel and then you have access to the actual LCD. Alright guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.